So what we want to do here is we want to mend this broken heart. We're going to take, first let's add back in this little chunk from here to here. So I'm going to go ahead and add this back in, this whole section. And we'll clean it up later, but for now I just want to make sure that this is all added back in. So when we do our cloning, we'll be able to see the result immediately. Alright, now it's time to clone. I'm going to take, and we're going to go from our layer. So where that was on the layer mask, we're going to go back to the actual heart itself, and then we're going to use the clone tool, and let's could you be mine, let's get rid of that for now so we can take care of this real quick. Go poop. Oh, we got to define our cloning area, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that a little smaller, and then we're going to define it with, I'm going to need my other hand here, Alt, Control, Shift. So this area. Going to need both hands, so I'm going to let this go for half a second. Alt. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and take that and copy it right over to here like this. And just kind of do all that. And basically we're filling it back in. I'm going to go ahead and choose another area a little bit. Alt. And again, do it again. Alt and grab. Okay, there we go. I'll continue. Now here we got to get a little more creative. We're going to have to get a little closer in there. Alright, so there's our heart. Now we need to take this part and do another alt. This is going to be a little bit harder. We're going to take alt and choose this little chunk right here. Then we got to do this. Oh, you know what? We also need to go back in here and add this back in. This little chunk. That should be good. Okay, we just mended a broken heart. Now I need to take away some from here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Clean this up. That looks good. Kind of need my other hand. So now we have that heart, and then we're going to take this. Now she wants it smaller, so we're going to make it smaller, but first we're going to make a separate copy. And since it's not separated now, before we do anything else, let's save this. Save as version 2. Version 2. Save. Alright, now at this point, because the previous one had the broken heart, so that was the broken heart. She said they didn't want to do it as a broken heart, So we have the new version has this all covered in, boom, boom, all fixed. Now what we need is these words are going to have to come closer together, get closer together now. Actually, I want a separate set of those words. So we're going to shift, copy all these words in case we end up going back to something else. Actually, let's keep it simple. No, let's just keep it simple. We already have one saved that has the previous version, so that's fine. Could. Then the U can move over a little bit. U. Let's get it more in the center. And then B. Y. Now that they're not separated by a big crack, they can all go a lot closer together. Let's move that down, actually. There we go. That actually looks better. We're done. Now we're just gonna copy them and then make this heart smaller. So I'm gonna copy all these layers, including the heart. This is heart. Name it heart. And name this one broken heart. We still have that layer underneath it. Now we're going to take this one and all of these, shift, and then we're going to copy the whole thing and then shrink it down. But that's another lesson, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm still working on it.